Governments are supposed to protect us, but sometimes they do the complete opposite. From invisible death rays to psychic spies, these aren't conspiracy theories. These are real documented projects funded by governments across the world. And they're absolutely bizarre. The CIA once believed it could control the human mind using drugs, hypnosis, and torture. Project MKUltra. Started in the 1950s, this top-secret program tested LSD, sensory deprivation, electroshock, and more often without consent. Prisoners, patients in psychiatric wards, and even everyday citizens were drugged unknowingly. Some lost their minds, others never recovered. One case involved a man named Frank Olson, a CIA scientist who mysteriously fell out of a 13th-story hotel window after being dosed with LSD without his knowledge. His family believes he was murdered. MKUltra wasn't a theory. It was declassified in 1975 during a U.S. Senate investigation. In the 1950s and 60s, the U.S. Air Force conducted Project Blue Book, a full-scale investigation into UFO sightings across America. Over 12,000 incidents were studied. The conclusion? Most had natural explanations, but over 700 cases remain unexplained. One Air Force pilot even chased a flying object on radar and mysteriously crashed mid-flight. No wreckage, no explanation. Was it aliens? Was it tech from other countries? The government still won't say. But Project Blue Book proves that the military took UFOs seriously long before it was cool. In the Cold War, the CIA tried to turn a cat into a spy. No, seriously, they implanted a microphone inside a real cat's ear canal, used its tail as an antenna, and hoped it could sneak into Soviet embassies and record conversation. They called it Project Acoustic Kitty. The first field test, the cat ran into traffic and got hit by a taxi. Project scrapped. Millions of dollars gone. Turns out cats don't make good spies. The US government spent $20 million training soldiers to become psychic spies. This was the Stargate Project, an experiment in remote viewing. Agents were trained to sit in a room, close their eyes, and mentally see inside enemy bases thousands of miles away. And sometimes it worked. They claimed to find secret Soviet submarine locations and even described the contents of locked briefcases. Officially, the project was shut down in the 1990s. But even today, parts of it remain classified. In World War II, Japan ran Unit 731, a biological warfare lab that makes horror movies look tame. They vivisected live prisoners without anesthesia. They froze limbs, infected people with plague, and even tested flamethrowers on humans. The victims? Mostly Chinese civilians and POWs. The most horrifying part? After the war, many of the scientists behind Unit 731 were granted immunity by the US in exchange for their research. A war crime turned into data. In the late 1950s, the US Air Force had a wild idea. Let's nuke the moon. Project A119 was a real plan to launch a nuclear bomb at the moon's surface to create a massive explosion visible from Earth. The goal? To show the Soviet Union that America ruled space. The project was canceled before it launched, but the documents are real. And terrifying. Blowing up a piece of the moon for propaganda? Yup, that was almost a thing. From psychic warriors to spy cats and lunar explosions, one thing is clear: governments have done some seriously weird stuff. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more weird facts, and comment below. Which of these projects shocked you the most?